My name is Brian Chisoli and I am the Youth Years Program Lead of Ashoka East Africa. Ashoka is an international organization that focuses on nurturing social entrepreneurs, specifically targeting those people who have system change ideas. The ones on my left, these are misconceptions about Ashoka. This one's tried to respond to my question. So Ashoka does not limit 21 and below, because we have Ashoka Fellows. Ashoka Fellows are the more mature social entrepreneur who initiated system-changing ideas, and they've grown this to scale their impact beyond their area of interest and beyond that focus area that they began from. So Ashoka's key focus is on the search and selection of social entrepreneurs, and specifically those guys who are coming up with system-change ideas. So when you interact with people from Ashoka, you hear system-change ideas, you hear framework change, and these terminologies just become a bit too hard to understand. And being one of the people who's working with young people, I need to figure out a way to communicate this message so that everyone understands it, right? Because our key vision is everyone a change maker world, which simply is each. As Ashoka's big game. Ashoka's big game is on the framework change. And the paradigm shift, what I was talking about earlier, is that previously we lived in a society where everything that we were doing was all about repetition, because repetition makes things go well, right? You're playing an essential role in this machine. You're a cog in the machine. You're playing a specific role in the machine. And that worked. But then again, our paradigm shift is that we started identifying, or the founders of Ashoka and the team of Ashoka started identifying, that there are certain people within the community or within the society that are thinking differently, are acting differently. And they call them change makers. The change makers are these people who were seeing, okay, there is a problem, we need to fix it. Within institutions you find them, within society you find them.
Right, the very last activity you did by the river, right? Some of us are like, okay, I can't carry a gay person in the boat. Obama, of course, has an audience he's speaking to, but also, would you guys also maybe think Trump also has his own audience that really buys into this? Right?
He does.
Does he?
Self-awareness as the way it is, because I tried, after reading it, I started writing about myself, journey, who am I? But it was really confusing. People writing, I'm nice, I'm bad. So how do you get to know that this is who I am?
We really discuss about the entrepreneur who failed. And that right there is really about the emotional journey that we're going through. So the psychologists have this thing called the onion what? The onion theory. So when you think of an onion and how you continue to remove the peels, what happens? So in relationships, that's how we often now start crying when you discover this boyfriend actually, or this girlfriend was not what I expected. So you are now going through that journey of doing what? Unpeeling this onion. And the question someone asked, I'm trying to find out, am I a good person, am I a bad person? At the end of the day, there is this cumulative, your total sum. And you become who you are, your personality is through a lot of experiences since the time that you are a child, and the environments that then contribute. But you also have a very important part in determining which path then of your personality do you continue to nurture positively, or which one do you actually say this is not working for me. So as entrepreneurs, there is a very important thing here about emotional intelligence and understanding yourself. And how do you think of yourself as, if for those of you who have small children, that is where you will appreciate emotional intelligence. Because this child will trigger things about you which you are unable to, you cannot argue with them on that level, isn't it? So every time you have to tell yourself, who is the adult here? Isn't it? And then you realize that this child, how I communicate to this child will determine how they will grow into an adult. Those words that I use in the house, those actions that they see.
You have to know yourself, your weak point and your strong point, so that you can be able to manage your emotional intelligence.
So that ability to like know yourself, right? I think when we started off the very first bootcamp, the statement you say like all of us want to lead others, right? But then before you can lead others, you need to do what? You need to sort of lead yourself, right? But then for you to lead yourself, you need to do what? Understand yourself, right? And I think that's what you're going to say. Okay.
According to my conclusion, I noticed that if you possess all those mentioned skills,
Yeah.
as a leader, it will help you to create an effective team by engaging the team in different discussions, and that will help you to be an effective leader, because you'll be able to appreciate their discussion and their insights.
Human beings are irrational.
Human beings are irrational.
Yeah.
Wow. You'll tell us that.
It is important to take calculated risks
Yeah.
when dealing with human beings. And as I said, they are irrational.
Yeah.
So you really have to think through everything
Yeah.
all around, when it comes to their culture, where they come from, their background, their social status and all that. Education. A lot of things plays part when making a decision towards something.
Calculated risks. And it means that you simply don't take risks because they are placed in front of you. Alright? You don't go by assumption only. You have to get a lot of information in place before you make a single decision. So before you jump in, what do you know about the situation? What is in your control? What is it that you know I can manage? And what is in the control of other elements, environment, other people, right? That you really need to persuade to come to your side. Because you have to manage the situation before you can jump in. So that is just the brief part of jumping in. Because I wouldn't, you want to cross a road, vehicles are, crisscrossing, right? Do you just run in because there's some small space, or do you calculate? It's that simple. Even in business, you just don't jump in because there's an opportunity. All right? That's why we have opportunity evaluators. You have to evaluate the opportunity. What is in it for you at the end of the risks you're trying to put in? What are you going to gain out of the whole situation?
Today, we'll stop the session there. We are quite keen on time to make sure that we start and finish on time. So I would like to thank you for being our audience for today. And just one small fact that you don't know about Josephine, she's actually my mom.
Sorry, what? I have many questions.
Yeah, so she's my mom, and I admire her because the work she's been doing is amazing, and I've just sort of seen her through all the growth, all the challenges and things. So I thought her story would be very useful, and we'll be interacting with more entrepreneurs like her as we move along the program. Alright.
No wonder she's also super active in social entrepreneurship, right? I think one of the last things you guys didn't pick out from this session is, I think, something I call bias towards action. You guys remember that mindset?
Yeah.
You guys remember it?
Yeah.
What are the other mindsets? Beginners mindset, owners mindset, growth mindset, and bias to action. Right? You can already see, right? There's one thing always traveling, going home with this idea in mind and fantasizing and smiling and being positive and okay, I'll start tomorrow. Then there's the other thing actually stepping out and jumping into the fire and actually doing it, right? And I think a lot of her lessons are actually by her actually trying out and going out, right? She wouldn't have known this a real problem if she didn't set out to do it, right? And I hope you can see that, right? She also expressed owner's mindset, she owned her own journey. And so I think her big approach is okay, I want to create the best experience ever. You expect to know which class you're in, right? And you can sort of see all these things, right? So every week as you come in, remember those, were they 5?